I find that a lot of our Black idols and the people that are at the forefront of the hip hop community make it not okay to think differently. And I wanted to see how you feel about that.
Those aren't Black leaders, and that's not Black culture. The biggest trick there was a movie line. I'm a movie buff. The biggest trick that the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. They've convinced people that this is your culture. They've convinced people, like, you know what Black culture is? And I know some people might be mad at me, but I still watch The Cosby Show. The Cosby Show is Black culture. Okay, you're allowed to do your thing. There's freedom. Dad's going to say, Theo, you tripping. But you're doing this. And we get you. You want to wear a Gordon Gartrell shirt, whatever. But you're going to get an education. You're going to be informed. We're going to have a family unit. We're going to do things as a family. If you want to speed it up, I got a sitcom for you for every generation. If you want to talk about, you know, one of the Wayans brothers had a show where he had a family. That is Black culture. Hardworking dad that runs this company that has, you know, put together a family unit with children. That is Black culture. Hip hop back in the day, talking about serious issues and presenting solutions to them is Black culture. Complaining via hip hop is not Black culture.
So what happened? How did it change? Because I grew up same way, watching Family Matters was my #1 show, The Winslows. I loved watching Steve Urkel turn into Stefan.
Stefan was smooth.
We got to bring back Stefan. He was a real smooth character, right? So what happened?
What happened was hip-hop culture, being the most powerful voice and medium, got co-opted. It got co-opted and turned into a commercial. It got co-opted and turned into a prison to pipeline situation. You know, it became, when hip-hop turned into mind control, and I made way more money, right, selling things lawfully over the last few years than anything that I've sold unlawfully, allegedly, over, you know.
I love that you dropped in the allegedly.
Yeah. But that's because I was a victim of my own ignorance and accepting a social construct. Somebody fed that to you. You know, you went from, I remember the line when it happened, and going back in hip hop history, when Dr. Dre said, it ain't no black fist, it's just that gangster glare. That was your line. Dre's a billionaire now. Jimmy Iovine at that time owned, and it's not a knock, I like Jimmy Iovine, I like Interscope, I still listen to Snoop's old stuff, right? Jimmy Iovine owned 60% of black music. That's not Black culture. You've been fed something as a falsehood, and they fed to you, they played to your insecurities, because if you was in the same area, they also told you what poverty was. Bro, you, like, fast forward to today. You got an iPhone, you're not poor, bro. Like, I've been to parts of Jamaica that the family does not have a front door. Don't tell me about your Wi-Fi connection. You know, and so what happened, hip-hop culture being the most powerful form of expression on the planet, they saw it as a takeover. They gentrified it.